think we're up and running. I'm pretty sure we're here. Good morning. It is Tuesday, April 14th. We're 90 days out from July 13th. The DTD2, you are calling your B's and your E's. You're texting your U's. I've got two of our people from the ALC. It's not a sports injury. It's the Associate Leadership Council. These are agents who are in the top 20% of the market center. You've seen me talk to them both on Latte with the Leader. They're also your culture committee, which I think sort of gets mislabeled like, oh, they're the Red Day team. No, they're the culture committee, which is also heading up the Red Day team. You can be part of the Red Day team, and we'll explain that to you in just a second, because I know you can't wait to be part of the Red Day team. You actually get points for Red Day, don't forget. With the Honor Society, you'll be able to, that night, scan in and say that I did 8 hours of manual labor. I trust we have a ton of manual labor. We're going to find out about all the jobs that are going to be happening at the project that we have for you coming up on May 14th. On the schedule today, Breakthrough Club is here. We started Breakthrough 120 yesterday. We rebranded Fight Club. It is now Breakthrough Club. 9 to noon, your safe place to go and talk to your humans to build your business. The link for that is in the morning news. At 11 o'clock, Matthew Erdman, the regional, the operating principal for Greater Hartford, has his conversation about the Wealthy Agent webinar. That's every Tuesday at 11 o'clock. And then at noontime, you're going to meet back with me for the Midday Protocol. That's where we have a conversation about what you did during Breakthrough Club. And we just share our numbers, your conversations and interactions, your appointment set, and your agreement signed. Those are the 3 lead indicators that tell you whether you're going to suck in 90 days or not. I mean, if we're being honest, that's why we talk about the 90-day rule all the time. And at 1:30, Main Essential Forms with the Dr. Jason Westcott. And then at 2:30, KT, the greatest man bun in North America, KT Temple, our market center tech trainer, is going to take you through the conversation on paid ads in command. That's at 2:30. The link to register for that conversation is in the morning news. Wendy St. Onge is here. Samantha Catterall is here. Wendy is in the Lakes region. Samantha is in Southern Canada. And she's already on the road. She had to drive 2 hours just to get signal. Who do you have for who is your cell phone provider up there?
AT&T.
Oh, you do have it. I wasn't sure. Honestly, you're close enough. I didn't know if you had like Telstar from Quebec or something like that. But
I'll adjust my camera so you can see.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, show everybody this.
Yeah.
Tell everybody what that is.
That's my mobile Starlink. So I never lose cell phone service anymore.
That is fantastic. And it works famously, of course, because otherwise you'd be complaining about it and you probably wouldn't have showed us. Best decision you've ever made?
Can you drive with it?
Yeah.
She's rocking and rolling. It's just, she just has it super glued to the glass on the top of her car, which I'm sure the dealership will love when you bring the car back at some point. When are you supposed to be there today? We'll talk about that later. Anyway, so we want to talk about the project. The girls are going to fill you in on the actual projects within the big job. We are heading to beautiful downtown Chickenboro, which I affectionately call it. It is Wolfboro. It is called the Nick. A young man, well, I'll say young man, at 32 years of age, Nick passed away. His parents bought then a sand pit, donated it to Wolfboro, and said, let's do something amazing with it. It is probably one of the coolest municipal spots you'll see anywhere in the Lakes region. They've got everything. It is free to use. There are playground areas. They most recently added an indoor space. There's a track. Lacrosse is there. Softball's there. Baseball's there. And they are self-funded. It's all fundraising money. As beautiful as this place appears, when you drive by, you're probably like, that's really nice. That is all self-funded. It is all human giving. On a regular basis, and we are going up to make sure that they have everything they need to keep the place in perfect shape so it can remain a free, beautiful space for the community to use. So that is on May 14th. Why May 14th? It's always the second Thursday in May is Red Day. What does Red Day stand for? I'm glad you asked. This will be on the quiz later. Renew, energize, and donate. And it's the second Thursday in May because that is chronologically close enough to Mo Anderson, who is our chairman emeritus, I would say, emeritus at this point. She has her birthday near the 14th. It's not the 14th, but the second Thursday in May has been adopted as Red Day. So put a little velvet rope around that in your calendar so you can join us in Wolfboro. I'm going to have Samantha and Wendy talk about the jobs that are available, some of the projects that are available, and then the opportunity to be involved. You could be, if you're not a member of the ALC, you might be getting a phone call soon to be a red shirt ALC member and join the culture committee with the planning of one of our biggest undertakings every calendar year. Red Day is a huge undertaking, and it's well worth your while. If you've never done it, I'm going to remind you again to circle that date, Thursday, May 14th. When do you have a list for us? I think you do have the hottest mic in North America. I'm telling you, your microphone's so hot.
That's wild. I know, and you can hear me moving around on my exercise ball.
I can hear your nose hairs moving. I'm just telling you, you're like super hot. So don't cough or sneeze. But go ahead, read the list.
It's wild. Okay. So sorry if I'm extremely loud for all of you. And
see, when you talk, it's not bad. It's something on your desk.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
I'll have to figure it out. I don't know.
Go ahead. We can hear you. Go ahead.
In my mouth. Yeah, so we've got a list of stuff. We need people to sign up. We'll definitely talk about that, but we're going to need lots of help. So let's see. We've got some painting and some surface work. So they're needing, I guess we're starting off with some good stuff, some bathroom stall walls. This is a new building, right? So everything's new, unused. So don't worry. I would imagine the bathrooms haven't been used yet.
Oh, this is the new winter facility they put together.
They built a new
the year-round facility. Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Yep. So I think we'll be doing a lot of work in that space, and then on the outside, getting the grounds ready for the season. They're needing painting. They want some sheds built. There's a basement clean out, general cleanup. So picking up trash throughout the park, dump runs. Let's see what some of this other stuff is. Grounds and field maintenance. What do we got? Path and landscaping. They want us like trimming some trees and removing some debris, cleaning up the dog park, equipment moving because they need like their goals moved and their bleachers moved. Let's see. They need some surface cleaning, some power washing, administrative support. Yeah. So we just got this list late last night. We haven't had a chance to really fully go through it seamlessly here.
I think that's probably important. There are a few people. Our dear friend Holly, I believe she's there probably all of the times, but most of the people that are involved with the board, it's all people that have other jobs, other commitments, and they're still pouring into this on a daily basis. So we do have a massive list. You just heard some of the massive list from Wendy. What I can tell you is there's going to be another trip from the immediate committee to go up and really decide what we can do, because they're just sending us, here's everything we need done. Brad Kelly, of course, our dear friend, one of our troopers when it comes to Red Day. We could be at a soup kitchen and he would bring a chainsaw to cut the baguettes. He brings a chainsaw to every possible Red Day he can. So there's going to be some stuff that we will require people that are comfortable with those sort of tools. We need you to remember as we get closer to this and we figure out what the actual jobs are going to be, because we're going to curate it down to a list that makes sense, that we know that we can attack, so we don't underwhelm them by not getting everything done. We're going to remind you to grab all your tools and go get some ridiculous tape you can wrap around it, like some lime green or hot pink tape, and then write your name on it. Because as you can imagine, we are probably going to have 25% of us will show up. We're going to get a number somewhere in the 150 range of people to show up for this project. And that's a lot of rakes and shovels and weed whackers. And then there's a pile of rakes at the end of our project. And we're just like, whose rake is that? I'm like, I don't know. They didn't label it. So that's my friendly reminder after years of Red Days to put a ridiculous color of tape on your project tools and label them with your name so we can make sure it gets back to you. Because at some point you will get your stuff back if it's labeled. And we're going to have, as you heard Wendy talking about, we're going to have projects of all different stress levels and talent levels. There's going to be people that are like, oh yeah, I can absolutely hang drywall. I'm just making stuff up at this point. But if you're comfortable doing that, we're going to do our best to make sure people are working on the projects that they feel comfortable with, feel like they made an effort, and feel like they helped out. So from a involvement standpoint, we will have a sign up coming for people to sign up to let us know that they're coming, because of course we're going to feed you. Can you imagine 8 days? And we've had weather all over the place. We had a project years ago in Dover. We were working with the Dover High School. They were building a house, and it rained. What is a day? 24 hours. It rained for 38 hours that day. We were just building a house in the mud, and most of us shouldn't be building a house, and we certainly shouldn't be doing it in the mud. So it's a rain or shine project unless we get like snowed out, which, knock on Formica, we probably won't get that May 14th. But if it's raining, we might augment what we're doing. But it is a rain or shine project. We don't really have a second day unless we're building a bridge in Portsmouth. That was a red day that lasted 3 weeks because the bridge took us 3 weeks, because we're not that talented. So do not think that you shouldn't be a part of it just because you don't know X, Y, or Z. We're going to have all different skill sets and all different opportunities. We need your trucks. We need your lawn equipment, all that kind of stuff. And as we start to get all that sorted out, we'll make it make sense. For Wendy and Samantha, what are you guys most excited about when it comes to Red Day?
Seeing everybody.
Yeah, I agree.
Catterall's just like, I want all 550 of you on that field, ready for me to blow the whistle.
Yes,
everyone come. Yeah, that's always a fun part of it, just watching everybody come together and make a difference for the location we pick, and feeling good about it. I'm excited about that.
Yeah, it's the expansion that they've made. You were just talking, Wendy, about the fact that they've adjusted the track and moved that to a different spot. They've made so many changes, and again, you're going to walk in there, and it's got the air of like, this is like an Olympic facility. It is so well maintained, and I can't stress enough. Every penny is from charitable giving, which is probably the coolest part. Obviously, the biggest lift was when Nick passed away. Brain tumor. Nick passes away at 32 years old, and his parents buy the space and then donate to the town. That was obviously a huge financial endeavor, but everything that's happened since then, to think, and they've got photographs of obviously what they had to start with and what it is now, and it's mind-boggling how much investment from the people in Wolfboro and surrounding towns has gone into make it as incredible as it is. I know our very own Kirsten Blake had a party for Renly up there. I mean, it is for public use. It's a fantastic spot. They do the cancer walks up there, all that kind of stuff. So if you've ever driven by and not known what it is and just thought it was maybe a town, it is obviously donated to Wolfboro, but you drive through most towns and you see like, oh, a bunch of kids playing lacrosse or baseball or softball, and you think it's just a town field. It's not. There's such a big story behind it, and the fact that we get to be part of its history now with Red Day coming up is pretty cool. We will have more details. You will be hearing from the entirety of the ALC and the staff as we tap you on the shoulder and politely remind you that May 14th is coming. I would love for you, just like Pi Day, put a velvet rope around that day. Thursday, May 14th, you will not regret that you gave up lead generation for the day. I'm going to pull you away from lead generation on Thursday morning, May 14th, so you can join us and grab a weed whacker or a rake or whatever you desire to do to get involved. Wendy and Samantha, thank you for hanging out. We will have signups for people to lean in and say they want to be a part of it, and then you will get an additional piece of information about where we're going to push you based on your skill set and your desire to be painting rocks or cutting down trees. I don't know if we're going to be cutting down a lot of trees, but there's usually some forestry that takes place. So thank you so much, ladies, for hanging out. Go ahead, Samantha.
You're welcome. We're still looking for committee members too, so please keep that on your radar. We have a list of what we need for each committee member, which we will be putting out. And I know tomorrow at All Partners, I will be talking about this as well. So if you have any questions, please reach out to Wendy or I.
Oh, you're coming to Meredith. Is that why you're in the car now? I don't think anybody realizes.
No.
I do. I know her pain. I'm pretty far.
Catterall's like, oh God, All Partners is Wednesday. Sunday night, she's leaving the house. Bye, honey. I'll see you next week. If you have referrals, this is my opportunity to do it. If you have referrals in the Lakes region or in Southern Canada, you should be reaching out to Samantha Catterall or Wendy St. Anshaw. Wildly talented, obviously part of our top 20%. They know what they're doing, and you don't want to drive to Southern Canada. It's a lovely drive for a vacation, but if you have people that are looking and searching up there, I love that you're licensed in the entire state of New Hampshire. We should be helping our clients find people that know what they're talking about in that part of our state. That's true service. So don't forget your ALC members. Certainly Samantha Catteroff. You're like, oh, that's the Vermont border. Oh, I can see Halifax from here. You should call her. And if it's the Lakes region, you're like, I've been up there, but I don't know what I'm doing. You should be calling Wendy St. Ange. There's my shameless plug. Do not put your chocolate in somebody's peanut butter, especially if it doesn't belong there. There.
Oh, Wendy's not too far from Canada herself.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty. I mean, I'm at Gorham, Berlin, Milan, Carroll. I mean, I'm way up there. Lakes region, actually. I don't look at the lakes very often.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're NOCO. I'm blanking out. See, I'll get Lakes region stuck in my head because of the Nick. Yes. So North Conway, same. North Conway, and you also have your Maine license to go across the border. Yes, ma'am.
Correct. Yes,
so
I do.
There's that. So if it's Maine on the NOCO border, that's also a Wendy conversation. All right. Before I forget everybody else's region, I'm just going to shut up. We're going to move on. We're going to see you guys in a few minutes. That is the KW Breakthrough Club for your lead gen. And then I'll see you at 12 for the conversation on Midday Protocol. Ladies, thanks so much for hanging out. Have a great day.
Awesome.
Bye.
Thank you.